Hello, hello, hello. We are getting down to the wire. Told y'all it was going to be a girl fight, didn't I? Told you, told you, told you. And I told y'all at the last episode that Danielle was going to try to pull some stuff on Andeat. Well, this is the episode where she does. Spoiler alert. But I'm not going to spoil the part where I tell y'all how it works out for Danielle. Okay? So y'all have a good time watching. And whatever it is, also other stuff going on in here. You know, because I like to switch off. You know, this going on over here. Then we go over to another little scene, something else going on simultaneously. But anyway, I want y'all to enjoy what's going on, okay? Alright, I'll see y'all at the next episode. And enjoy, ladies. Bye. Introduction to the Planette Creole, where women work, where women rest, where girls learn, where there are no men from earth who will survive, where battles are fought, the Planette Creole. Episode 11, Scene 1. Andeat went on her morning run. Running kept her energy level up, and she was able to use that time to think about what she wanted to do next with regard protecting Creole. She heard the engine of a vehicle approaching. When she turned around, a blue car was approaching. She leaped until she landed in a nearby tree. The vehicle stopped, and her senses told her the driver was Danielle. Andeat waited. The vehicle's reverse lights came on and it backed up. Andeat used her eye laser to flatten the tires of the vehicle. It stopped. She jumped out of the tree and onto the ground. She snatched the door open and pulled Danielle out of the driver's side. The woman fell onto the ground and Andeat punched her before dragging her a few feet from the car. Danielle tried to get up, but Andeat placed her small foot on the woman's neck. A small, powerful foot. I think you have lost your mind, Danielle, Andeat said. The woman's face turned red. She stared up at the small person, frightened. She did not know Andeat had that much going for her. I asked you a question. No, I didn't see you. I swear, I didn't see you, Andeat. You tried to hit me with your vehicle. No, Andeat, I swear, no such a thing. I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Consider this a mercy beating because I did not kill you, although I could have. I suggest you never try this again. Andeat walked away and down the trail. She did not even look back to see that Danielle remained on the ground nearly 10 minutes before finally getting up and calling her friend to pick her up. The vehicle was disabled due to Andeat flattening all of the tires. I just can't believe this little... she flattened all of my tires. Now, why would she do that? Rhonda asked. I don't know, Rhonda. I guess she's just evil. Are you sure you didn't antagonize her? And what were you doing all the way up in the northern region anyway? I'm up here looking for land for a new school. Her friend did not believe her, but she went on and said, I'll come and get you. Danielle was not wearing her phase-in bracelet. Otherwise, she wouldn't have had to call her friend. Andeat's reaction to her shook her up. She had not expected all of that to come out of that little person. Scene 2. Why didn't you call me, Andeat? Lukeet asked. Because I handled it, Lukeet. Why are you going so soft on her? This is not like you. Is it because you have been around Earth humans so long? That is not the case, Lukeet. I was simply giving her a warning. Sometimes I will send just a warning. Lukeet knew what that meant, but Danielle was so intent on targeting her sister. When they were with their native Krellian sisters, they never had those types of conflicts. It seemed Earth women love conflict. Lukeet used her ability to tune in on what was going on with Danielle. Scene 3. She did what? Ruby asked. Lukeet paid Ruby a visit to inform her of Danielle's intent to run her sister over with her car. And what did Andeat do about this? She handled it, Lukeet said, but she expected more than that from Andeat. Like there was a time when she would have taken out the whole planet of Kuzin instead of sending a warning. That is, unless she wanted to toy with the person before taking them all the way out. Well, I am certain Andeat knows what she is doing, Ruby said. But how long does everyone continue putting up with Danielle's antics before someone does something about her? Jackie asked. Ruby was certain Danielle's time would come one day. People like her often got theirs at the right time and place. And if she kept trying to antagonize Andeat, her retribution was certain to come. Now, where is Andeat? Ruby decided to pivot. She went on flap with Liz. Oh, now, Lukey, are you sure she's not out there plotting another attempt on Kuzin? Jackie said with a laugh. Oh, Jackie, you're so funny. Why didn't you go with her, Lukeet? Ruby laughed along and asked Lukeet. Because I am going to a show tonight at the Capital City Auditorium. Unlike Andeat, Lukeet actually had a sense of humor. She loved going to comedy shows. Something about the way some of the comedians delivered their jokes made her laugh. What time is the show tonight? I may go myself. 8 o'clock. Do you mind if I come along? Lukeet did mind, because she had other plans after the show. But she would postpone those plans for Jackie. She loved hanging out with Jackie. Yes, that would be nice, Jackie. Jackie decided to get dressed at Ruby's house. She borrowed a pair of slacks from her friend and a matching jacket. You look rather cute in my outfit, Jackie. Jackie twirled around playfully and said, I'll see you later, girl. You make sure you behave yourself when Oki gets here. Who said he was even coming over? Ruby said with a snicker. Oh, you ain't fooling nobody, Ruby. Jackie said before she and Lukeet headed out to the comedy club. Scene 4. Are y'all ready? Let's give it up for Miss Vivian! Yay! The comedian came running out on stage. Hey. So, How many of y'all were born on Earth? Yeah, me too. Me too. Like I said, I'm Gen Z. So, you know I remember stuff. A whole lot of stuff. So, when I found out men from planet Earth would be coming to this solar system? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to go somewhere else with this. Not what some of y'all thinking. I heard that the first man from Earth was invited to come to Flap, and he's a handsome 6'3" brother. Woo! So I looked all over Flap. You know I never go to Flap. And I looked all over for that handsome man. Finally, I gave up and came back to Creel. And when I got back, I told Ruby all about it. Asked her if she met him. Now y'all know how Ruby is. Okay, so hold on. So Ruby likes to play things close to her chest. Y'all know what I'm saying? So I asked Ruby if she met him. She said she met him. She met him virtually, whatever. But I haven't been over to Flap to meet him in person yet. You know, or that's what she said. She hadn't been over to Flap to meet him in person yet. Then that heifer told me he was hiding. Oh my goodness! Woo! I'm like, what? Why? And she told me, and you know that proper voice of hers, he's probably protecting himself. I could have stayed my behind home for all of that. Listen, y'all, a whole day trip out in space to get to Flap, only to get sent home empty-handed. But y'all seen some of them native men on Flap, right? Right? Them brothers on Flap never seen, listen y'all, them brothers on Flap never seen so many women visitors in a long time. Because y'all know the Karelian women who were here were their sisters. Only once populated, they stopped populating. Because now they all family. But guess what? That don't got nothing to do with the chicks from Earth. Ain't got nothing to do with us. Ain't got nothing to do with us. But hey, y'all, thanks for coming out on this Friday night. Give it up for Miss Vivian. Yay! Lou Keat could not stop laughing once they left the building. Fatima had decided she would come along with them. How about we all go out and get something to eat, ladies? Dr. Fatima suggested. I have some place to be. I will go next time. Lou Keat said. Where in the world are you going this late at night? Jackie wanted to know. I have something I need to take care of. Lou Keat knew she had to act quickly, especially while Andeat was. Andeat's senses were very keen, and she knew eventually her sister would pick up her location. Scene 5. Lou Keat hurried home and went to the garage and grabbed a bottle of reddish purple liquid. She took another bottle and poured half of that into an empty bottle. She would not have been able to get away with that if Andeat were home. She hurried from the house and phased herself onto the west side. She stood there watching Danielle's house for a few minutes before heading up to the door and ringing the doorbell. Danielle was surprised to see her. "Lukey, what are you doing at my door?" Lukey held up what looked like a bottle of wine. She smiled and said, "Truce? I am calling a truce." Danielle looked skeptical before allowing her inside. "I think we should make peace, Danielle. I know you and my sister don't get along, but I really would like to get to know you. You are strong and you stand for what you believe in." Danielle smiled and said, "Well, you are right about that. Perhaps we can have a drink." Danielle headed to the kitchen, grabbed 2 wine glasses, and returned. This was going much smoother than Lukey imagined. She smiled at Danielle once she returned. "I don't know why, but this feels like I'm having a drink with an underage person. I am hundreds of years old. That's what amazes me about you and your sister. You look like girls." Lukey could only define Danielle as a bully. That was the reason why she picked on Andeat, because her sister was highly intelligent and she looked like a girl. "Let's drink, Danielle," Lukey said before raising her glass to her lips. Danielle took a sip. Oh, what a me. Oh, what a buzz this is giving me right now. "Where'd you get this?" Danielle asked, but Lukey did not say anything. Danielle took another sip. Oh, my. Lukey watched her take a third sip, then a fourth, and that's when she saw it was working. Danielle started wobbling, dropping the glass onto the hardwood floor. Before she knew it, she was stumbling until she fell by the sofa. She had tried to reach out to Lukey for help, but the girl moved away from her. What's in that wine? What did you give me? What did you give me?" "Something that will fix you." Danielle ended up next to the sofa. Lukey walked over and looked down at her before kneeling. "Yes, you will be okay, Danielle. You sleep now. When you wake up, you will be exactly where you should be." Scene 6. Danielle woke up from her bad dream. She had dreamed about having a drink with Lukey in her living room. But when she opened her eyes, she was not in her living room. She was in a strange place. It looked like an old underground rail system. Her body was lying on a gravelly surface. She started lifting herself. It was dark except for a tunnel a few yards ahead. She looked around. "Oh my God, where am I? Help! 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 Help!" Then Lukey's face appeared before her. "Hi there. You remember me? Andeat's sister?" "What did you do to me, you little nigger?" Keith laughed. Danielle tried to reach out and grab her, but she moved out of reach. "You cannot mess with my family and get away with it, Danielle. You tried to kill my sister." "I wasn't trying to kill her. I swear I didn't see her. She stepped in front of my car." "Oh, you so sad, Danielle. You are so sad. I hope one day you learn. Where am I? Where am I? You are where you belong, Danielle Reed. Danielle looked down at her wrist. Her phase-in watch was gone. Lukeet must have taken it off when she passed out. You are going to pay for this. You hear me? You are going to pay. Who is going to hold me accountable? Remember, you were the illegal alien. Is that not what you say about people on Earth who don't look like you, who are not white? Please, Andeat, please, just please, give me some grace. I am sorry, Danielle, but your time has come. My time for what? For what? For you to pay. Goodbye now. Lukeet waved with a smile, and she was gone. Danielle reached out again, but she vanished, and then she screamed, "No! She gathered herself from the ground. She was dirty, and her throat felt dry. She stumbled towards the end of the tunnel, and she was in a city she'd never seen before. Cars, trucks, and buses headed up and down the street. She stumbled down the street. People looked at her as if she were crazy. She approached one woman who looked friendly enough. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. But can I please use your phone? I was kidnapped and I don't know where I am. The woman looked a little compassionate, but she reluctantly handed over her phone. Danielle dialed her friend's number on Crail. The woman did not realize Danielle was putting universal charges on her phone. But once she found out, Danielle would be long gone. And when she returned to Crail, she would teach both Andeat and Lukeet a lesson. Hello, Rhonda. This is Danielle. I need your help. What kind of help? And where are you? I believe I'm back on Earth. In fact, I'm sure of it. There are men down here. The owner of the phone stood there staring at her. The woman wondered what in the world did she mean by that. Don't you have your face in one? No! That little wazoo stole it from me. I need your help, Rhonda. What little What are you talking about? What little wazoo? Oh, you mean me. Lukeet's voice interrupted. You will never make it back to Crayon. Lukeet followed up her statement with a wicked laugh before hanging up. Danielle tried to call Rhonda again, but the woman demanded her phone. She snatched the phone and left Danielle standing there, devastated and desperate. Scene 7. Charla showed up at Ruby's house. When she opened the door, her niece headed right in. I haven't heard from Danielle Reed in nearly a week. Have you seen or heard from her? I cannot say that I have, Ruby said. She remembered Rhonda telling her that Danielle made a frantic call to her, stating that she had been kidnapped. She could not understand how anyone could be kidnapped from Crail. We're supposed to be having a meeting around the road I'm proposing up north. She was planning to do some more building up there. Now I don't know what to do, Aunt Ruby. She's the head of development. Ruby thought about it as she sat on the sofa. It all sounded bizarre to her. And nobody else has heard from her. Nope. I have asked anyone who would probably know, including, what's her name? Rhonda, I think her name is. The part where you said she was kidnapped? Yes, that is what Rhonda said. She said she thought she was on Earth. said she was frantic and she was crying and just very whatever. Ruby got quiet. Aunt Rubes, what are you thinking? There could be only one way someone could kidnap her and get her all the way down to Earth. Only a couple of individuals who live on Krail would have that ability. Both Ruby and Charla looked at each other.